From a driver in Tennessee who got caught in the middle of a powerful tornado, and an earthquake in Taiwan that nearly flipped this city bus, to a massive rockfall in China that obliterated one person's car, and a team of Australian firefighters who had to take cover during a burnover.
YouTube, what's up? It's your boy, the 1J Osh. Say it with me now. Welcome back to the show. Shout out to Underworld, like we always do. We give those who made the videos credit. We just react to them. Most horrific natural disasters caught on Dashcam. Don't know what we gonna get. We coming into the unknown. And I appreciate y'all on the ride with your boy. We had like 230 subscribers on the way to 500. We gonna get there. Why? Because we never say we can't do something. You know what I'm saying? It's only a matter of when. You know what I'm saying? You just put your best foot forward. You keep your head down. You keep pushing. Look, we gonna get there. Then we're going to get to that thigh wow. Hey, look. Appreciate y'all coming with your boy. Let's watch this. We're going to get right into it.
From a driver in Tennessee who got caught in the middle of a powerful tornado, and an earthquake in Taiwan that nearly flipped this city bus, to a massive rockfall in China that obliterated one person's car, and a team of Australian firefighters who had to take cover during a burnover. Here are 10 of the most horrific natural disasters caught on Dashcam.
Underworld's starting to turn into the YouTube Animal Planet. Or Discovery Channel, what the fuck?
On August 29th of 2021, Hurricane Ida landed on the Louisiana coast. The storm devastated coastal towns near the Gulf of...
I think y'all know I watched so many fucking tornado videos. This shit just popped up on my, like, one of my videos recommended, I guess. This channel big as hell. If y'all ain't never seen Underworld, go watch their videos. They popping off. They going crazy.
Mexico, but had other plans for cities deep within the United States. By August 31st, Ida had weakened to a tropical depression as it moved into the southwestern Appalachian region. That's when she kicked off a massive tornado outbreak, spawning 36 storms between Louisiana and Massachusetts.
Oh God.
One of those storms struck in Montgomery County, Pennsylvania, just as this truck driver was arriving at the gas station. All he could do was sit, wait, and hope his rig could withstand the wind.
What the hell was that about?
In Pennsylvania, Delaware, Montgomery, and Philadelphia. The flood warning remains in effect. The flood warning continues for the Swatara Creek and Harbor Tavern from late tonight until further notice. At 3:15 p.m. Wednesday, the stage was 6.4 feet.
That man ain't even moving. He knows he's about to get hit.
Feet. Moderate flooding is forecast. The river is expected to rise above flood stage late this evening to a crest of 14.8 feet tomorrow morning. It will then fall below flood stage Friday afternoon.
That was hitting first? Yeah.
At 9.0 feet. Several driveways and other minor roadways are affected. Water begins to enter some basements. Impact at 10.0 feet. High water isolates several houses. Impact at 12.0.
Oh, it's moving the bus. I don't know if it's a bus or a truck. We're going.
Maybe they shouldn't have let that tornado warning expire. For a split second, you can see our driver gripping his steering wheel for dear life. He's lucky his seatbelt kept him in place, or the force of his flipping truck would have slingshotted him into the ground. According to the National Weather Service, the Pennsylvania storm was an EF2 tornado, reaching wind speeds upwards of 130 miles per hour. Downed power lines covered main roads, and several homeowners watched their roofs fly away. The storm caused about $5 million worth of damage across Montgomery County. Overall, Ida-borne tornadoes caused over $13 million worth of damage across the United States.
I'd be the most... First off, I'm going to put this to y'all real quick. I'd be the most blessed person alive if I was ever to even see 1 mil. I can't imagine being Kai and some of these other streamers or like some of these other reaction channels like Moist Critical and all them, or yeah, like a lot of these guys has been doing this forever. I can't imagine the money they got. Like, I'd be blessed if I even get, like, even a slither piece of that. And if I had that much money, because honestly, I'm a simple type person, bro. If I had that much money, I'm helping people. I'm on my Mr. B shit. Straight up. Because I'm not a fancy person. I promise you I'm not. Like, I'm going to keep it a bean with y'all. If y'all catch me wearing jewelry, that shit ain't real. I would literally tell people in public it ain't real. I'm not, bro, I don't have no shame. When I say I don't care, I don't care. I wear stuff that if it looks good. As long as I ain't making my neck green or some shit, I don't give a fuck. I mean, I don't care. If it looks good with my fit, I'll wear it. That's how I am. You know what I'm saying? Do I like my certain brands like Nike or some shit? Yeah. But like, I honestly, bruh, if I had to, you will never, ever in life, I don't care if I have millions on millions, I'm never spending like $100K or $50K or some shit like that on a fucking piece of jewelry. Never. I don't give a fuck. It will never happen. That is insane. I would never spend money to where I could actually have a fucking car with that money for jewelry. People can do whatever they want. I'm not judging. Personally, it's just not me. Just saying. It's not me. If somebody gets it to me, it's another thing.
Yanjing County, China is a mountainous community in Yunnan
I grew up a certain way.
It's
I
home
didn't
to
have
nearly
much growing up.
500,000 people, many of whom live in the world's narrowest city. We are, of course, referring to the county seat of Yanjing City, built along the banks of the Nanxi River. It seems like a city wedged between two mountains is primed for landslides and rock falls. One of those rock falls struck on January 26th of 2024. A local man was driving along the G85 Yinkun Expressway when his Dashcam captured boulders rolling down the mountain.
I got more important things to worry about, like family, there's other people that really ain't got shit. For me to sit there and spend money on fucking jewelry that's like people's houses, like they could pay off a year worth of rent. There's people that buy jewelry. Again, I'm not judging, but I'm just saying, like, that's how I think in my head. Why would I spend like
Our driver backed up as far as he could, worried that more rocks could fall at any
thing.
moment. Once he was safe and convinced it was
fucking
over,
way.
he left his car to investigate.
I was hurt when I got
how
to spend the
big
type of
some of
money
these
I got to spend
boulders
for my
are.
PS5 or my PC. That shit hurts it hurts my, I had the money for it, but it hurts my pocket spending that shit. I worked my ass off to spend money to get some of this shit, but that shit still hurt. I'm a savings person at heart, boy. I'm not
Thankfully, the driver of the damaged car escaped with their life. They were taken to the hospital where doctors got them to a stable condition. Their car, however, was totaled. They're lucky the boulder hit the back. A straight-on collision would have flattened their car like a pancake.
Expensive jewelry and stuff. That's it. Imagine, hold on. Because, trust me, I was watching while I was talking. If it ruins the video for some of y'all, I apologize. But, imagine you driving and you just see out the corner of your fucking eye a rock coming at you. Like, is that not some cartoon shit? Cause normally, like, I be thinking like, oh, what if this tree falls? That's what I be worried about. I ain't never had a thought in my mind because I don't live in a certain area. Hey, what if this rock falls down this fucking hill?
Pompano Beach,
crazy.
Florida is a small city between Boca Raton and Fort Lauderdale.
Close Cuba is
like
to
any other
Florida.
Florida city, they experience random periods of intense rainfall.
I imagine that
It'll
flight is
happen
like
out of nowhere and then be over in a flash. For most people, it's a part of daily Floridian life.
I don't know.
On February 16th of 2016, one of those freak rainstorms struck. It was around 8 a.m., and this local Florida man was on his way to work. He thought the storm looked darker than usual, but wasn't too concerned. He kept on driving, oblivious to what was forming nearby.
It's a fucking tornado. I knew it. I could tell by the fucking...
I can't see! Who turned on the lights? What the...
Please tell me you don't drive into this. I could tell by like the clouds. I was thinking tornado or like hurricane.
You can see the tornado taking shape in the distance.
So fucking
Our
thin
driver,
funnel, too.
who's more concerned about slow morning commuters,
How do
had
you
no
not see
idea
this,
what
though?
was happening. That's when
Bro,
debris
every
began
time I'm
flying
out-
into the road. The trees swayed back and forth, and our
Every
driver
time I'm out,
finally
bro, I'm
realized
looking at the
he was
sky
caught
now.
in a freak
Y'all done
Canadian
got me
tornado.
paranoid. I'm outside and it's raining and it's cloudy. I'm looking up at the sky to see if I see a fucking supercell.
Well,
I gotta be paranoid watching these tornado vids, bro.
okay, people, what the y'all?
This man said, "Okay, people, what the fuck?" Like this man just, the tornado is just coming right over. It's coming right over.
Get the out of here.
Get the fuck. This fucker just drove through a tornado like it wasn't shit.
No, get the out of the fucking way, you dumbass. You gonna fucking sit down and hit your car?
That's me though. Oh God, if it's a fucking storm or something happening,
Dumbass.
and we gotta go, get the fuck out the way.
Fucking window.
So I wonder if the tornado's like following him or it just went across the road. Either way, that's crazy as fuck. 'Cause that tornado was forming right on the side of him.
Was our cameraman
drives
right
through the
to
hell.
whip into the oncoming lane and then yell at other drivers? Probably not. He said fight or flight kicked in and he didn't feel like sitting around waiting for what
Hey.
he thought was a hurricane to pass. Later, he learned that an EF1 tornado had touched down near Hard Rock Stadium.
It had to be EF1. Cause if that shit was anything higher, his ass would have flipped. Cause he literally drove through the damn tornado, bruh.
It caused a few minor injuries, triggered a fire, and tore the roofs off of several houses.
That's crazy.
The Hard Rock storm was one of 3 tornadoes to strike Florida that morning.
That's
Even
wild,
though
though.
most people think of hurricanes when they picture the
Thank
Sunshine
God it wasn't something
State,
stronger, bro.
tornadoes are still
Dude drove
common.
through-
Thankfully, most
didn't know
never
what was
exceed
going
EF2
on.
intensity. Between 1950 and 2022, there were no EF5s and only 2 EF4s. In the United States, we have devastating forest fires.
Bro,
In
wildfires?
Australia, they have catastrophic brush fires.
Hey, look. Somebody from Cali or West Coast, if any of y'all see this video, explain to me the science behind the wildfires and shit. Cause in my brain, we don't experience this shit where I'm at. So in my brain, I'm thinking it's so damn hot and the stuff is so damn dry, it just sparks. Like, you remember like if you was a kid or some shit and you had like a magnifying glass and you could literally use the sun rays and point it at some shit and burn shit? That's how I think it's happening over there. I don't know, but I'm just thinking it's so damn hot it touches y'all dry ass grass or some shit and just sparks shit. I don't know. Somebody gotta let me know. I'm in the unknown about this. I don't know. So anybody
Between
over on
November
the West Coast,
25th
let me
and
know
December 2nd of
how that shit go down,
2015,
'cause I don't know.
a massive fire moved across
Yeah,
South
I saw
Australia.
that stuff that was happening
it burned
in
over
Cali, and
200,000
that shit's just
acres
sad, bro.
and caused over $170 million in damages. The day the fire started, firefighters rushed toward
Like,
danger
look at
to
that,
try and
though.
head the
And this
flames
is
off.
Australia,
But
but, like, look
as
at-
we know,
you can't
fire
see
is
shit.
unpredictable. It can speed up and change direction at a moment's notice. As firefighters raced down the road, they quickly realized they wouldn't reach the other side.
That is crazy. Dude, that is so scary, bro. That is so fucking terrifying, dude. Look at that, bro.
Here it comes, a hitch coming. Nick, slow down.
And said nobody was injured.
We're gonna go.
God bless.
Look
at that!
Get the fucking front down.
Back the fuck up, dude.
Burn over, Scotty. Burn over. Burn over, Scotty.
Yeah, motherfucker, why ain't you moving? How you watching them back up, you sitting there? Who dumbass? Who's behind the wheel? Who stupid ass is behind the wheel? Motherfucker, I'd be so pissed. You better hope we don't die. Because if we did die, I'll beat your ass in afterlife. Ain't no fucking way you just sitting there. You see them back and you see the fire coming. You just sitting. Oh shit, I wonder if it's gonna. Oh, they're about to hit us. Oh. Can you move? I'm sorry for yelling, bro.
The fire had completely engulfed their trucks.
Dog, I hate
Burnover
stupidity.
mode was their only option. Unfortunately, burnover is the last word any firefighter wants to hear.
They ain't explaining. I don't know if they're gonna explain it. If you're a firefighter, matter of fact, my homeboy a firefighter. I'm gonna ask him. Let me know what the hell burnover means, though. Shout out to all my first responders.
We are on Mosley's Road, Woolships. And I say go back
I'm just appalled.
When firefighters enter burnover mode, they either slip into heat-resistant bags or deploy protective curtains made of the same material. It looks like thick aluminum foil. It keeps them safe as the fire burns over their trucks or the immediate area. Meanwhile, hoses will douse the trucks in water to keep them cool and not engulfed in flames. Burnover drills are a last resort because they can't last forever. Firefighters have to hope the blaze moves on and they're not left sitting in the middle of it. Thankfully, these brave Australian firefighters made it out alive.
Why is this goofy fucker looking at this one coming back behind him? He backing up from the fucking flames and you're not? Motherfucker, there had to have been a fire behind him. Because why are you not moving? That's the only logical guess, bruh. I'm getting irritated watching.
Others weren't as lucky, as the Pinery fire put dozens in the hospital.
Never mind, I take the
down
burnover question back.
Homes.
I know what it is now. Ain't no way, that's crazy.
Clarksville, Tennessee is a major city off Route 24, about 50 miles northwest of Nashville. It's next door to Fort Campbell, home to the 101st Airborne Division.
Before.
On December 9th of 2023, a tornado touched down on top of Fort Campbell, slightly north of Sabre Airfield. It passed through rural areas outside the city before intensifying to EF3 strength. That's when it crossed Highway 41 and smashed into some local businesses. This driver had no idea he was heading into the eye of the storm until it was too late. 25-year-old Cameron was driving past the Wendy's on Tinytown Road. Ominous clouds loomed overhead, and light rain began falling on his car. Then, out of nowhere, an electric transformer exploded. Debris began falling from the sky as 150-mile-per-hour winds battered Cameron's car. Another box exploded in bright blue sparks. Cameron said, "Nope," and turned down a residential street. But that's when all hell broke loose. Cameron could hardly see 10 feet ahead as debris smashed his car and cracked his windshield. He's lucky he didn't strike any other vehicles as he raced beneath bending power lines. He finally made it out of the danger zone and never looked back. It's too bad the video has no audio, or else we'd have let it play, but I think the footage more than speaks for itself. In the end, our driver was fine. A bit shaken up, surely, but thankfully uninjured. The Clarksville storm lasted over an hour and traced a 48-mile path of destruction.
48
it caused
miles?
millions of dollars in damages and was one of the worst tornadoes to hit the city since the late 90s.
Dude.
On April 3rd of 2024, a powerful 7.3 magnitude earthquake struck the east coast of Taiwan near Hualien City. The county-level city, home to roughly 100,000 people, was just starting its day when the ground began shaking around 8 a.m. local time. A commuter on the way to work had around 8 a.m. local time. A commuter on the way to work had their dashcam rolling when the earthquake struck the highway overpass. Every car on the road shook like it was on a spring. The bus on our driver's left nearly toppled
I've never
over.
experienced the fucking ground shaking beneath me. I don't even know what I would do in this situation.
哦，地震！
Yo, so many things would be going through my head. Is the bridge about to collapse? Like what, man?
考税仅由生活圈、
中正汉口街、
That's
林家
crazy.
77、
国外特区、核心热区站前商圈。
高规格精品住宅，亲民
Never
价格，
experienced an earthquake in my
物超所
life.
值，是您入住台北市的。
I'm pretty sure there's been some earthquakes here, but they've
As
been
bad
so
as it
minimal
looks,
you
the
don't feel
Taiwan
nothing.
earthquake could have caused a lot more damage.
Yes.
In fact, only a handful of buildings collapsed in a city with tens of thousands of structures. That's because Taiwan has been preparing for this moment since 1999, after the Chi-Chi earthquake, the worst in Taiwanese history, claimed 2,400 lives and leveled thousands of buildings. Ever since, there hasn't been a building project in Taiwan that hasn't undergone strict
2,400
earthquake
lives?
testing. All new projects, like these highways,
That's gotta be
are
worse.
built to
That's worse than
withstand
any
powerful
other. That's
quakes.
worse than any tornado ever. It has to be. 2,400 lives.
On January 1st of
There's gotta be some
2024,
buildings
a
just collapsing.
7.5 magnitude earthquake rang in the Japanese New Year. It struck just after 4 p.m. on the Noto Peninsula, a stretch
I
of
wanna
land
go
off
to
the
Japan.
Ishikawa prefecture.
And
The
South
ground
Korea.
shook for 50 harrowing seconds.
So bad.
But that's not where the destruction ended. The earthquake triggered a tsunami that took many Noto residents by
boy,
surprise.
anime fan.
The
Of course I wanna go
Shiromaru
to Japan.
district, which faces the bay on Noto's
on
eastern
now.
coast, was hit especially hard. Waves washed onto the streets, washing anything away that wasn't bolted down. Dashcam footage from a parked car shows how violent the earthquake was. In fact,
can't
this
fathom
event
that,
was the
bro.
most powerful
It would feel
tremor
like-
to hit
it would
the
feel
Ishikawa
so unreal,
prefecture
like the
since
earth-
1885.
like an alternate
it was
reality.
also the strongest to hit mainland Japan since the 2011 earthquake, tsunami, and nuclear disaster. Buildings rock back and forth, and those power lines look like they're on the verge of collapse.
Yeah.
On average, earthquakes only last between 10 and 30 seconds, so people
That's
around
crazy,
Noto
ain't it?
began to worry when this one eclipsed the 40-second mark. Just when they thought they were clear, tsunami waves began crashing over the sea walls.
Ain't that
Water
some
flooded the
bullshit?
streets, carrying debris and other
Look
loose
how
objects.
quick it happened.
This poor tire shop owner probably lost his entire inventory. The water even gets high enough to move our parked car.
Holy
Thankfully, it
shit.
doesn't go very far. From the rear, you can clearly see the earthquake leaving large cracks in the road. Some of the pavement even pops up and
Yo!
breaks loose. It's a small example of how vulnerable we are to Mother Nature and how much damage she can do with ease.
Mother
After
Nature
some time, the
don't
camera
give a
cuts and the
fuck
tsunami wave
about
rolls
race,
in. Like before, the
ethnicity,
street is full of debris,
gender,
and at one point,
nothing.
our car even begins to float.
Equal
Thankfully,
rights,
the
equal
tsunami
fights
was
for Mother
relatively
Nature. She don't
small
care.
in comparison to others and subsided soon after. The Noto earthquake damaged or destroyed nearly 50,000 homes. Most of them were full of families at home celebrating New Year's Day, which Japan recognizes as a public holiday. According to government estimates, the earthquake will cost Japan over $17 billion in repairs.
What? Man.
Luzhou,
17.
China is a prefecture-level city in Sichuan province. Fun fact, it's known as the Liquor City and is famous for its alcoholic beverages. Everyone's drink of choice
What?
is baijiu, a clear liquid distilled from grain with a 60% ABV. It packs a punch after a long day. On May 24th of 2023, a trucker was driving through the crowded streets of Luzhou. His bed was
God,
loaded
tattoo
with
on
dirt,
dog.
and all he could think about was getting off his shift and enjoying a glass of baijiu. A random sinkhole decided to ruin his after-work
Sorry,
plans. Our dashcam follows the trucker as he navigates a busy road. Then, the
Yo!
back end dips, and the whole truck
Hell
falls
no.
into a massive sinkhole. It almost pulls another car down with it. Our driver takes a few moments to collect himself before popping the door open.
Nah. That's crazy. That's some center of the earth type shit. Nah. What you beeping about? I mean, hey, go around. Like, what the fuck? Kind of stuck here. That's
At least the
crazy.
hole is partially filled now, right? According to reports, the sinkhole covered over 320 square feet. Thankfully, our driver made it out safely and nobody else got hurt.
At least then nobody died. So, you know, just unfortunate.
Lopburi, Thailand is a small city about 90 miles northeast of Bangkok. It's home to roughly 58,000 people who, fun fact, share the city with nearly 5,000 crab-eating monkeys. All the monkeys were indoors on May 7th of 2020 when a powerful thunderstorm moved over the city. A local Lopburi man was driving home from work as strong winds pushed against the power lines on either side of the road. Once one fell, they all came down.
That's literally how it is with the power lines. Once one go, you're... Hey, GG's. Yep. I know you're not trying to drive around. Dog. Dude, you gotta be careful. The bitch is alive. Now what you gonna do? Motherfucker said, I'm taking a back way. He said, on second thought, I'm taking a back way.
Our driver, Anonsi Phanom, said he was lucky to be alive. A few more feet, and he would have been toast.
Yeah.
He did the smart thing and got off the road before the other set fell. According to the CDC, if a power line falls on your car while you're still inside, you should stay put with the engine running. The ground under your vehicle could electrocute you if you step on it while touching the car. However, your car's outer shell will keep you safe if you stay inside. The only reason you should ever exit before help arrives is if your car catches fire. But at that point, you're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. If you have to get out, ensure you're not touching the ground and the car simultaneously. It helps if you jump as far away as you can. Just try not to land on the power lines.
Right.
Bijie, China is a prefecture-level city in Guizhou province. It's home to about 6.5 million people who recently learned a valuable lesson about black ice. It was January of 2023. Even for a province in southern China, Guizhou can still get pretty cold in winter. On January 16th, it got so cold that a long slick of black ice formed over the Bijie-Weining Expressway. One person lost control and crashed, setting off a chain reaction you have to see to believe.
Damn! Oh no! Damn! That big ass fucking truck. No good damn well we're probably going that fast.
Now, you can't tell from our dashcam, but more cars keep adding to the pile. Eventually, the expressway was locked in one of the worst traffic jams we have ever seen.
Dog, like, damn, look at that car in the front.
Imagine being stuck in the back, wondering why nothing is moving. Luckily, nobody got seriously injured during the pileup. Police eventually cleared the road, and salt trucks came by to remove the ice. By then, it was too late. Maybe next time, they'll salt the roads before everything turns into an ice rink. If you enjoyed this video and want to see another just like it...
Hey, great video. This looks crazy. Yeah, like, how the fuck? We might have to watch that one. But, hey, look. Hey, let me know what y'all think, man. Like, share, comment, subscribe to your boy, man. Hey, I know y'all boy just be having to talk to y'all sometimes. But yeah, I hope y'all liked the video. Like I said, 230 subscribers on the way to 500. We gonna get there. Don't matter how long it takes us, we gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? Just keep working. Hope everybody's having a good day. It's your boy J-Osh, and I'm out. Hee.